let's look at number 9. Number 9 said, stop talking. Number 9 said, stop talking. Said, find the measure of each interior angle of a pentagon, A, B, C, ya, la, 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 which is right there, okay? First of all, we have to know what? Look over here. Look over here. We have to know the total of the angles of the pentagon, right? Pentagon has 5 sides. How do you find the sum of the interior angles of any polygon? There we go. Keontae, do you have a note? All right. 5 minus 2, right? Which is 3 times 180, which is 540. Now, you got 5 angles in that picture right to the right there, okay? That's exactly what you do. Let me see this just a second, because y'all know I can't hear things. 4z plus 5z plus 3z plus 5z plus 3z equals how much? 540. Why 540? Because that's the sum of the interior angles of a pentagon. Something with 5 sides, 5 angles. So here we go. We got all these like terms. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 plus 5 is 16. 20z is equal to 540. Divide both sides by 20. 27. And is that what it asked us to do? It's to find the measure of each angle. So what am I going to have to do to 27? I got to substitute. 4 times 27. Something big. 5 times 27 is 135. You good? 4 times 27 is 108. That's 135. 3z. 3 times 27 is 81 and 81. And how could I make sure? Right on. He's right. Questions? Other questions? Does that seem a little bit easier? I hope so. That's what I want. If you weren't here yesterday, it's your responsibility to get the notes as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Okay, doke. And then 29. Let's look at 29. Now, you have to eat half of the lunch. Do not eat all the lunch, because you get your belly full during lunch, and you come up here. Yes, you do. Y'all know he does. Don't act like you don't. What? You yawn all day long? Okay, so at least I don't take it personal then. All right, so look at 29. 29 is going to be done the same way. How many sides does that have? That's got 4 sides. So 4-sided figure, what's the sum of the interior angles? That's 360. Or if you didn't know, excuse me. Excuse me. Lost my train of thought. That's exactly what you do. You add the angles, combine like terms, because now it's just algebra. What's x plus x? You said 2x. What's negative 3 plus 110 plus 130? That's 240. Minus 3 is 237. And then take away 237 from everything. And what's 360 minus 237? And then divide everything by 2, and you get 62.5? That's right. Now, what do we have to do? Find the value of x in each figure. Did we do that? Yep. There she be. Okay? What do you think? This one is mine. Hey, this problem right here. I don't know. Fine. I know I didn't. That was clever because you can't hold me to anything if I don't say. Find the sum of the interior angles of each convex polygon. Octagon. You should have already done this. Octagons, how many?
8.
So, how do we find the sum of the interior angles? The first two are. What's 6 times 100? Please stop talking. What's 6 times 180? Y'all the ones with the calculators. 1080, right? Find the nonagon. You got to know how many sides a nonagon has. Nine minus 2 times 180. What's 7 times 180? 1260. Cool with that? How many of you have that? Okay, folks, if you have a calculator, you need to be using it, really more so than me, which I'm not even using a calculator. If I had one, I would. Find the measure of each interior angle of each regular polygon. What do we have to do when it says regular? Whenever you see the word regular, I want you to put division, because you're going to have to do exactly what Justin said. We're going to have to divide by the number of sides that we're given. And look what it says. Round to the nearest tenth, if necessary. So heptagon, how many sides? 7 sides. 7 minus 2 times 180. 5 times 180 is 900. And then what am I going to do with 900? Divide it by who? Right on. Tell me what that's going to be, because you guys have the calculators. 128.6 degrees. So each angle in that heptagon, is it straight up 128.6 or did you round it? You rounded it. Okay. Look at the 15gon. You do that one yourself. N minus 2 times 180. What's 13 times 180?
2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, it is 2, 3, 4.
You can't read your own handwriting. And then divide it by who? 15. And when you do that, what do you get?
Hey, I got an answer.
That's cool. How many of you had 156? Facile or DP seal? It's the same thing we were doing yesterday, right? All right, so look what we're changing gears to today. Read it.
The sum of the exterior angles of the
Exterior. What's that mean?
outside.
Outside, okay? The sum, this one, be careful. Listen, watch. I don't want you to miss this. It's very difficult to remember. The sum of the exterior angles of any polygon, of any and every, is the magical number of 360. That number never changes no matter how many sides the figure has. The sum of the exterior angles of every single polygon. If it has 4 sides, if it has 400 sides, the sum is 360 degrees. Now, we don't have to remember. That's easy to remember, okay? So, This, look at this first example. Well, I will only use n minus 2 times 180 when we're dealing with what kind of angles? When we're dealing with interior angles, okay? This is dealing with exterior. Look at this problem. It says this is a regular hexagon. Regular means what? Regular divide. Means that all the sides and all the angles are congruent. And it's a hexagon, so how many sides? 6. All right, we are looking at interior or exterior angles. Exterior. Whenever you see the word, or if you see exterior angles, what number are you automatically going to think of? 360. You're automatically going to think 360. Now, what are we going to do with 360? Just divide by 6. Just divide by 6. Or, like Justin said, what's x plus x plus x plus x plus x plus x? 6x is equal to 360 because you're still going to divide by 6, aren't you? So what's each exterior angle? 60 degrees. Which means, check this out. If x is 60, what is y? That is an interior angle. What? Why? Because it's a linear pair. How about that? Look how easy. Do you see how we're drawing on things that we learned the very, what? Holy moly, first month of school? Yeah. Because it's a linear pair. And if the 60 is on the outside, it means 120 is on the inside. Right? You have to total 180 degrees. Here's another one. Look at example 5. It says find the measure of one of the, what are we going to underline? Exterior angles, which means what number? 360. Regular means what? Divide. Dodecagon means what? 12 sides. All right, so what are we going to do with 360? Because it's all there. Look at it. It's all there. 360 divided by 12 is 30 degrees. Is equal to the exterior angle. I mean, it's even in order. Is it always going to be in that order, 360 divided by... No, it's not always going to be in that order, but it just happened to be written that way today, okay? Or for that particular example. What about the next one? Find the measure of one of the exterior. What's your magical exterior number? Of a regular, what do we write? Divide. Octagon's what? 8 sides. 360 divided by 8, which is going to be... So that means each exterior angle is going to be 45 degrees, right? Hey, let me take this a step farther. In that same figure, what will the interior angle be? How come? Because it's a linear pair. Hey, you need me? What about the interior angle? It's 135. This is what I want you to do, folks. For every exterior angle, and I know this is not going to look right, there is an adjacent interior angle. Do you agree? Because they form a linear pair. We just solved, and I know this is not going to look, I don't have it written or drawn correctly, but this is showing me that the exterior angle is 45. Folks, you know in your inner core that a linear pair totals how much? 180. Y'all know that. So if my exterior angle is 45, what does the interior angle have to be? It's 180 minus 45, which is 135, right? Just be prepared for questions to ask you things on the next level. Don't just expect cut and dry questions like, find the sum of the interior angles of a dodecagon. Well, big old deal. I can plug numbers in a formula. Okay? Here's another one. Find the measure. Oh, what's key here? Because we got to mark up our. It is both of them. It says interior and exterior angles. Hey, exterior, what's our magical number that never changes? 360. It says regular, so what is that? Divide. And then it says a pentagon, which is what? 5. Now, could I work this out using n minus 2 times 180? Yeah, of course I could. That's going to help me solve for an interior or an exterior angle. An interior, because it's n minus 2 times 180, right? But what's the easiest way?
Doing it like this. Divide 360 by 5.
Why? Because that number never changes. That never changes. Draw this right here, y'all. We know that the exterior angle, the sum, is 360. And we know that if it's regular, we're going to divide, right? And what are we going to divide by? 5, because it's a pentagon. What's 360 divided by 5? 108? Okay. That means, but that's right, 72. 72, is that an interior or exterior number? That's an exterior number. How do I find my interior number? Which is? Aha. Did we find both of them? Do you see what I'm doing? I'm using this. Y'all know, if it's a long way to do a problem, who's going to do it the long way? Me. I'm going to do it the long way, right? This is like the only time in the history of geometry that I ever take the shortcut. Seriously. Is this not right? This is like the only time I ever do the shortcut. But I totally do the shortcut on these problems. 360 is, I don't have to think about it. The exterior sum is 360 degrees. Okay, what about this one? 72 and 108, because it asks for the interior and the exterior. I want you to do that one yourselves.
How did you know it was one of these?
Because it's a rainbow, and I know that a rainbow is totals 180 degrees. What does a 20-gon mean, folks? She wasn't here yesterday. 20 sides. Interior and exterior. Regular. 20-gon. What's 20-gon mean? 20 sides. Am I going to go interior or exterior on this? I am going to figure out both of them, but what's the easiest way to solve this? The exterior. What's my magical exterior number? 360. So what am I going to do with 360? Divide by 20. 18. That means, okay, here we go. Draw it. Here's my exterior. For every exterior angle, there's an adjacent interior angle. My exterior angle is 18 degrees. What's the interior? How many of you had that correct? Questions? Okay, but here's the thing. Do you see how I put this right here beside it? 360 goes with exterior. Why do you think I wrote that? So I won't forget. Because I would do the same thing. And if it will help you to do this, then do that. Okay? Did you have that the exterior angle was 18? Did you have that the interior angle was 162? I don't care which side it's on, as long as you have them labeled correctly. Okay? Any other questions? Let's look at the next one. Now this is kind of changing gears a little bit. Okay? Look at it. It says the sum of the measures of the angles in a polygon is 2,880 degrees. The sum is 2,880. The sum. How many sides does the polygon have? Well, we have to assume that this is talking interior angles. Okay? How do we find the sum of the interior angles? All right, sum of interior angles. n minus 2 times 180, right? The sum of the interior angles is equal to n minus 2 times 180. What is the sum of those angles? Look what I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to substitute. Let me show you something. If you'll do this problem this way, it'll make it a whole lot easier on you. Less work. Okay? Instead of distributing, I'm going to divide both sides by 180. Because what I do to one side, I have to do to the other. You guys agree with that? All right, my 180s cancel out, and that leaves me with n minus 2 on my right side. What's 2880 divided by 180? 16. Now, how am I going to solve for n? What does n represent? What does n represent? Think. Read the problem. The number of sides. N represents the number of sides. That means that this figure has 18 sides. Do you guys agree with that? Does that make sense? Yes? Those of you who weren't here, does this, you kind of got a grasp on this? It's really not difficult material. How about the last one? Let's look at it. It says the measure of what? Uh-oh. 3, there we go. That's the way I want you thinking right there. Very good. 360. If I say exterior, you say 360. Exterior. Exterior. If I say interior, what do you say? If I were to say triangle, you would say n minus 2 times 180. Right? That's what you, did y'all like that? I bet I couldn't do that again if I tried. Here, no. The measure of the exterior angle. I don't. Stop looking out the window. It is not snowing. It's big pieces. Hey, la, 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 la. It's big gold flakes. It's April 4th, y'all. Look at those. Let's focus. This is the last one. Next to the last one. Find the number. Shh. Look up here. Do not look out those windows. What am I going to... The measure of the exterior angle is 24 degrees. One exterior angle is 24 degrees. Find the number of sides for that polygon. What am I going to do? Okay.
What about 180 minus 2?
Well, but that all that would do would give me the interior angle measure.
I thought that's what it was.
No, what's it say? Oh, shut up. Well, we got to do that, Cody, because that's just what it says second. Yeah, you're right. Because that's going to give us the interior. Hold off on that just a second. What's 360 divided by 24? 15 what's? Read the problem. 15 what's? Nope. There's 15 sides. There are 15 sides. Just find the number of sides for the polygon. We just did. And then what Cody said, you're exactly right. 180 minus 24 is? Is it 100 and... That's right. What do you think about that?
If we just put 15, would it be wrong?
It would. Not. If you put it in the right blank. Shh, don't. Here we go. Last one. Are we cool? Yeah? Last one. Look over here. I know, bad. Because who's more distracted than y'all? You. Hey, what about this? Anne is making paper stars for party decorations. That is so sweet. What is the measure of angle 1? What? Why y'all laughing?
Like a Jacob's star.
Do what, Chase?
Where's the darn announcement that gets out of school before you really?
A nighttime party. Nighttime party needs stars. A Hollywood party needs stars. Every party I throw, just kidding, I don't throw a party.
Why not?
I know I got time for that. Excuse me. This is the last one. Sha-la-la. No, no. No, don't. Nope. Look at this problem. Are we going to focus on the star or the pentagon? Say it again. We're going to focus on the pentagon. We do not give a rat's hind end about that star, do we, Chase? Not really. But angle 1 is an interior or an exterior angle. It's an exterior. Okay? Exterior should make you think of what? Oh. What are we going to do with 360? What are we going to divide it by? Why? Because it's a pentagon and it has 5 sides. What's 360 divided by 5? Oh. Did we find what we needed? That's it. What do you think about that? Facile? For real? I'm going to find out if this is facile or not. You realize that, right? Okay. Boom. Yes. You got 4 days to do this.